Hebrews 13:9 reads, "Do not be carried away by all kinds of strange teachings. It's good for our hearts to be strengthened by grace, not by eating ceremonial foods, which is of no benefit to those who do so." We don't have any further description of what is meant by eating ceremonial foods. It seems clear that the one who penned Hebrews was aware of some ceremony that was distracting the church. It might have been something from their Greek culture. Certain philosophies came with certain diets. It could have been something that was being associated with the Lord's table, Holy Communion. Disputes over the how and the what and when of communion, well, they continue to this very day. But it was most likely here a return to old covenant practices, a return to the Jewish food laws that we can find specified in our Old Testaments. I don't suspect that many, or really any, who are listening to me right now are distracted by keeping kosher. Although I'm easily distracted by kosher hot dogs. Yeah, they're delicious. We may not be bothered by keeping kosher, but there is still plenty to learn here for all of us. The point is to be strengthened by grace, not mere religion. From time to time I hear people bashing religion. Perhaps you've heard someone say, "I have a relationship, not a religion." And I get that, and I agree with the good intent of a statement like that. But you know what? We all have some sort of religion, like it or not, whether we know it or not. We might have a formal, complex religion or an informal, simple religion, but we all have some means of ordering our thoughts and worshiping our gods. This text should call us to carefully consider just what is part of our religion and keeping that religion in its place. Now, by keeping religion in its place, I don't mean a physical place like a church building or a place in time like Sundays. I mean that religion should be kept to being our means of worship, not the object of our worship. It seems pretty easy for us to get so tied up in our practices of worship that we begin to worship our practices rather than God. I'm very much in favor of diversity in worship. I mean, seriously, sing the songs you like to sing, in the style you like to sing them. But don't worship the songs and style and such. Be strengthened by grace. Some worship in cathedrals, others in storefronts. Some pick other days of the week. Some prefer it more academic. Some prefer a formal liturgy. Others like it simpler or more spontaneous. Worship in the way that best resonates with you, but don't worship the style or the architecture or the form and such. Be strengthened by grace. And then, you know what? There's the stuff that ought not to be mixed into religion at all. Churches have been divided and are divided over stuff that has nothing to do with being strengthened by the grace of our Lord Jesus. Churches are divided over status, over economic class, over race, over politics. Let's be unified in grace. Unified, strengthened by the grace. Far more than strengthened by uniformity. Uniformity in status and backgrounds or politics.